Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, wait, hold on. 6 fit men. Fit men. Six fit men versus one secret fat guy. We got 6 gym rats, 6 gym dudes versus 1 Peter Griffin in this bitch. Ladies and gentlemen, yo, welcome back to another reaction video, but more specifically, another Jubilee reaction. I have done one of these before, and it was 6 or 5 Star Wars fans and 1 Star Wars hater. That was the first Jubilee video I've ever reacted to. These videos are quite entertaining. So ladies and gentlemen, we got the same concept today that I'm gonna react to, but instead of Star Wars fans, it's gym people and a fat ass motherfucker, which I don't know how fat the guy is. So we'll judge it based off that. I don't know if they've gone for extreme. This guy doesn't seem like, he obviously goes to gym, but he doesn't seem anything crazy. So I don't know if we'll have any extremists in here, like roid heads or anything, but no, this guy just looks like just a normal gym goer. But without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, before I click play, smack the subscribe button, leave a like on the video, and drop a comment down below. Speaking of gym, I used to post a lot of gym stuff, gym vlogs. If you're interested in that as well, go check those out. And if they ever get any more traction or they get more demand, I will do more. But I did say it. With that being said, let's start this reaction. Yeah, baby.
I'm fit.
I'm fit.
I'm fit.
I'm fit.
I'm fit.
Yeah, there we go. That's what I was looking for. Okay, that is what I sort of envision. Are we gonna have any extremists? Cause
I'm fit.
Normal guy probably hits arms the most.
I'm fit.
They was moving in my face. I'm kind of hip. No, I'm kidding. Bro was just moving his jiggle thing. I can do that. Hold up. Let me do it. Hold on. Let me do it while I Peter Griffin laugh. If you want to do the right one, you can just do the right one. Do the left one if you want. I can do that too.
I'm fit. And I'm not.
Oh, he's not. Yeah, he's fat, but you know what I mean. He's...
Push-up competition?
I mean, he's the biggest dude there. Damn.
So my strategy going in will be to use the fitness knowledge that I do know and trying to use that to, you know... he's got a good voice, like a deep voice. He sounds like motherfucker, so maybe... Just, you know, study the night before.
Maybe that will help
So
him.
basically, I started my fitness history in high school. I played football. From there, I've always had some kind of relationship with working out. I am of Nigerian descent, so naturally we are leaner.
What do you weigh?
230.
Damn!
Yeah.
Damn, dog.
Damn!
If you're 230, like yoked, you are one big dude.
I mean, but Nigerian genetics though, but usually they're smaller.
Really?
Like, they're very lean. They're lean
lean-wise, yeah.
And they're tall. Like they're tall and athletic as hell.
That's great. You guys know that.
Guys, I'm David. I'm 6'3".
Hold on, guys. Is he wearing baby lotion? Is he wearing oil?
So
That's
Look at his shoulders. His shoulders and neck up is dry. Someone done lathered him up. He done spit on his body and what the fuck? Nobody else is oiled up in this bitch. Why is he oiled? What kind of party did he think this was? I'm kidding. You
guys know that.
guys, I'm David. I'm 6'3". I'm a men's physique competitor.
Are you IFBB?
Yeah, you can fucking tell.
No, so I've done 3 different organizations and competed in the NPC.
NPC? Okay, gotcha.
He's an NPC.
Wow.
He's an NPC.
Yeah.
My fitness history, this is Cody, by the way, fellas. I started about 2 years ago because my son was born. I saw myself overweight, looked at myself in the mirror, and I was like, I gotta do something about this because I want my son to see me as a superhero, and I love that. I started about 2 years ago. I first started with crash dieting. I lost 50 pounds.
Nice.
I got down to 210, and I have now bulked up to 230.
Some big dudes on the stage.
Jeez. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like,
Holy shit.
Growing up, I was kind of a fat kid.
Dudes on the stage.
Hey, he can see through that.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like,
Holy shit.
He can see. This man is bullshitting. He can see. That shit is halfway up his forehead. I can see his eye. Look at like this shit like is on their cheekbones. He can't breathe. He's suffocating. It's over his nose. But this guy, he's peeking.
Growing up, I was kind
He
of
definitely looked to the people next to him like this, so he could see under. He's like, Yeah, he knows. Bro, if he votes for the fat guy first round, I'm calling it. He's cheating.
fat kid. Well, my dad got diagnosed with diabetes when I was like younger, and then when I was in high school, my mom got diagnosed with diabetes. And I was like, oh dang, I might get diabetes. I don't want to stick a needle in myself. Right now, I'm kind of like in a party mini bulk mode, so I'm not like I'm not.
I've never heard bulking be called partying. That
I never heard that.
My story is completely different. I'm just gonna be completely transparent. I was like trying to be like a big bro kind of guy in college, and it was just kind of cringe. I was drinking a lot, doing a lot of stuff, and I got humbled really badly by this one girl in college, and I got friend zoned, and she ended up like going for an even bigger douche than I tried to be in college, and then I realized like, damn, I'm not even really that person.
Is that baby oil? Is that oil? Every time he talks, I'm not taking in a single fucking vowel, syllable, word, sentence that this guy is saying. All I'm looking at is that shit baby oil.
I'm like imitating something I'm seeing. I isolated myself for like my last year of college and just started like lifting weights like crazy. I'd be more on the peeled side. I'm not very like bulky, but like I'm pretty cut. That's what I'd say right now. So
What would you say your body fat is?
probably around like 6 to 7%, I'd say.
No. Motherfucker, that is not 6 to 7. Oh my god, I didn't even realize. God damn it, I fucking hate myself. He's not, I'm gonna be real. I do not believe that's not 6 or 7 body. He's got to be like 12.
That's pretty fair.
Damn.
No, motherfucker. That is not 6 to 7% body. You are lying. We'll give him 7 body fat natural lifter. No way, he's lying. He doesn't know. 7% is this accurate? 3 to 4? No, I mean, even if this isn't accurate, like, this motherfucker's more like, wow, if it is, it's like, can I have like a genuine sort of, even that's leaner than the guy on my screen. 6%, 10% of, and you know what, I believe Jeff Nippard. If Jeff Nippard is saying this is 10%, the motherfucker, this is 38! No, it's not 38, but he is not 6 to 7%. God damn it. He's not 6 to 7%. That's bullshit. It's not bullshit. It's horse shit. It's ridiculous. No. He is genuinely, if we're going off this, he's generally 15 to 20% range, surely. I don't know. I don't see any vascularity, even baby oiled up. Do you know what I mean? I don't see it.
7%, I'd say. That's pretty fair.
Damn.
How long have you been training?
About 2.5
Yeah,
years.
he's like, actually, bro, I can see you under my fucking blindfold. You're not that body fat percentage. You're not. I can tell.
My last year in college and then up to now.
Question for you, do you have a coach?
No.
He can see, guys.
2.5 years. I started my last year in college and then up to now.
Question for you.
Guys, he can see. He's 6'3" with the blindfold on his hairline. For the love of God, someone pull that shit down. He is looking at all of you, and that's why he's questioning. He's like, but he knows he's not the fat guy. He's just questioning.
A coach?
No. I'm lifting for myself, bro.
So
it's all self-taught?
Yeah, pretty much.
You
Yeah.
don't compete or anything?
No.
You're 6% body fat without a coach?
Six
I gotta
to
see this
to
guy.
8, 6 to 8. Yeah.
I also can see you. I'm sorry. Look. They need these type of blindfolds are shit. They need like bags over their heads so they can't do this tactic. Or like whenever you play, when you used to play heads down, thumbs up, and you look at the shoes.
Damn, homie.
Oh, yeah, 60.
Obviously, I'm not 6%, and for me, it's a very, very big struggle, and for a lot of people, a lot of men, it is. And so when he mentioned that he was 6%, and that's what he is maintained on a regular basis, that was a big.
No, guys, do not vote him out. He is not 6%. He is just fucking wrong.
Miles was also a red flag for me because one of the first things that he said was he was casually 6.
You also could see him.
Very hard to
You were looking straight at him.
I started getting nervous when they asked about body fat percentage because I had a number in my head. When Miles said he was 6%, I immediately was like, no, I'm gonna attack him just like everybody else is.
Yeah.
What's up, y'all? My name is Travis. My fitness history started because I just wanted to look like a sick dude. I was just like,
Oh, God. Oh, get him out of here.
Yeah.
Get him out of here. He's done.
I'm not necessarily saying I look like a sick bro.
Oh, my.
That was your goal.
I'm trying my damnedest. Just look like a sicko naked, man. Just like be stoked when I'm looking in the mirror, you know?
Are you like 20?
Dude reminds me.
He must be early 20s, bro. He must be early 20s.
Man, classic metaphor. It is better to be a warrior in a garden than it is to be a gardener in a war. That's it, man.
You watch too much Joe Rogan.
Whoa, did the fat guy say that?
Bro, what does that have to do?
So
My fitness journey started about 12 years ago.
It's kind of awkward. That's what I mean, dude. That's awkward as fuck. I think, me personally, one of the reasons I slowed down on, like, I used to have a fitness page and post a lot of fitness stuff. I stopped my fitness Instagram. I started trying to be like, I think a certain attitude that a lot of fitness people have is when you go too much into it, you become just a cringe ball and corny, and you get people that think that because they work out for 3 hours a day and then do nothing else, or all they do is gym, they're the hardest workers in the room, and like they'll post like a pump picture with their friend to be like, we finna take off with a rocket ship, and like, I don't know. I sometimes think too much of a fitness mindset or a fitness influencer mindset is nothing but corny, and it's not gonna help you out. It's gonna make you sound like weird. Like when I think back to like my old fitness 19-year-old self and the stuff I used to post on my Instagram, it's just cringy, and I think it's fucking stupid. I think too much of anything is bad. You know, you need balance, and no, I didn't fuck with, I don't know. It's not that serious. Like, work out, look good, you know, be health is wealth. That's why you should be doing it. Not for any sort of, like, fitness influence. I don't know. But I think he struck a nerve for a lot of them because they definitely work out for other reasons.
I used to be the fat kid in grade school. And then when I got to high school, I lost all this weight to try to fit in. Then at 20, I came out of the closet and I was known as a twink. So based on society, I had to gain weight. So since then, when I was...
What is a twink? A gay or bisexual young man with a slim build. Oh, okay. When he came out as gay, he was called a twink because he was skinny, and then he just wanted to be gay and muscular. Okay. Which, to be fair, is actually a good idea, because whenever I did do my fitness account, every motherfucker in my DMs trying to get with me was a gay dude. Gay dudes love that shit, you know? I'd post a story of like a pump pic, and I'd get like 10 plus 40-year-old gay dudes just hitting me up, calling me all these awful names. It'd be nice if it was a female saying it, but it wasn't. Yeah, well, I used to have this consistent guy. I hope he doesn't watch these videos. He'd always be like, oh, the one thing that annoyed me the most was everything I posted, he'd say the same shit. Like, I remember, I think it was as stupid as I posted like a leg day pump. So I had an oversized jumper on with like a hat, and then I pulled my shorts up and I was flexing my legs. And I was in like good light and trying to make my legs look a lot bigger than they actually are. I posted that on my story. Couldn't see shit else. Just my legs and just my hands from my sleeves. And I think he replied to it like, huge chest hunk. I stuck a gun in my motherfucker, you can't see my chest. You can't even see a bump or an outline. It's a leg day post. Oh, don't even. I remember his Instagram name as well. I think it was. I remember his name, his Instagram name. I remember. I can see his profile picture right now. Pissing me off.
About 20, 21 years old, I started to just eat everything that I can get my hands on.
Is anyone planning on like taking anything later, like Anavar, D-ball?
I'm trying to keep my my organs healthy and everything. So,
Fat guy, you're too quiet. You're too quiet. The Star Wars hater was a lot more vocal than this. Start saying some shit.
the only thing I'm looking at is to go on a higher dose of test at some point with Primo. That's
I'm on test, and it's wonderful.
Why do you do tests?
Yeah.
Just because I've always been so insecure of being so skinny, and I wanted to put on the weight and look good, and it's very helpful. It's like I said, it's very hard for me to put on weight. So
How has it affected you? Like, what's been the result? You mentioned you just kind of started.
not
Yeah,
to
so I do
not
get
to come out
agitated.
south. You said that you were chunkier prior in school, and then you came out, right?
yeah, so when I was little, when I was like elementary, beginning of middle school, I was chunky. When I got to high school,
and
I
then-
realized I'm the fat kid.
So then you have trouble gaining weight,
Not because of the test, but if I wasn't on the test, I would.
but you were
go.
chunky when you were little, right?
Yes.
But now you have issues gaining weight.
Yeah, aren't many people chunky when they're little?
I'm
and lose the
sorry.
weight?
This doesn't make any sense.
No. I know what he means. I have friends that were kind of chubby in school, and then they shot up a bit, and then they went quite slim, and then they then struggled to put on the weight, or even if they even shot up that much, just because you're a chubby kid doesn't mean after you've gone through puberty and everything, and then you slim out, that it's easier for you to put it back. No, I personally never struggled with being fat. Or I was complete opposite. I started off super skinny, but what I'm saying is, I don't think what he's saying is crazy. I think they're jumping on something.
So let me get this straight.
You're
You don't understand it because you got so much baby oil seeping into your pores. It's fucking with your brain cells. Sorry, I'm sorry, Alex.
your genetics would stay the same. So if you were genetically prone to getting chunky when you were little, you'll be genetically prone.
No, you're genetically prone to getting chunky. You have done a very good journey. I respect you, but just because you've grinded to lose it and you were chunky before and you have risk of getting chunky again doesn't mean that's how someone else. Motherfucker, like I see where he's coming from, but he's talking from the heart, his personal experience. Not everyone who was chunky will always be chunky. This motherfucker's chunky. I'm sorry.
Getting chunky when you're older.
No,
necessarily
that's
true
not
at
true.
all.
No,
That's the way I feel. I was that
even the fucking sick whatever he called himself, he even said that.
When I was younger, I was able to gain a lot of weight if I wasn't watching what I was doing, and it's the same way for me now.
The real problem with this story is that you don't need tests just because you take tests doesn't mean you're gonna look good. So
No.
right off the bat,
Well, you have to work out to
that's
gain it.
Right.
If you're
But
taking
what I'm
tests and
saying is,
lifting, you're
you're
lifting
saying
heavier.
you didn't even say to gain muscle. You said to gain weight. Like this doesn't. I don't know. That just doesn't really make sense.
I take tests to lift heavier, and I do when I look good.
Yeah.
What?
Oh.
I thought I had a pretty good sense.
They could smell the baby oil on you. They knew you was faking. Mr. 7% my ass.
Who was the mole? But it was funny because obviously, like, I know what I look like, and I wake up to it every day, and I feel great. So I kind of just more so laughed it off.
When I heard Miles talk about his 6% and how skeptical everybody was, I just jumped on the bandwagon.
Yeah,
just
smart.
Really happy that it wasn't me.
I like this guy. There we go.
I have to bring this up, and I don't mean to call you out, David. You said you have you do shows, right?
Right. Let's just stop it. No one call out David. He is the best out of all of you by a country mile. So let's not. Yeah, the only thing we should be calling David out on is his fucking blindfold positioning. That's it. That is it. And we haven't seen his legs.
How long have you been working out again?
Going on 12 years.
Damn.
12 years. How old are you?
25.
Damn.
25.
Damn.
Wow.
13-year-old just yacked out.
Guys, if you had your blindfolds off, you would not have. You'd understand.
natural when you're in competition.
NPC is natural comp, right? Like that's the whole
No.
point.
No, it's
No, it's
not.
not.
No, the NPC is you can compete against guys who are not natural, but I also compete in the OCB, INBA.
Are you
which
in men's
both-
classic physique?
No, I'm just men's physique. So I compete in a natural organization, which I'm drug tested, and I compete against guys who are not drug tested in their organization.
What was your last test
That
levels?
sounds stupid, bro.
That was my last test levels.
Yeah, you said you get tested. So what was your? I could tell you my last test levels right now.
I'm natural. I don't take anything.
You said you get tested.
I haven't competed in over 2 years.
Oh, okay.
What's your body fat?
I know it's closer than 6% than the other guy.
Closer to 6%, you said?
Yeah, definitely
Really?
closer to 6% than the other guy.
So when you say closer to 6%, are you saying you're underneath?
How's a fat guy not looking at him being like, bro, I know you see me. I've locked eyes with you. Like every time it cuts to David, bro, I just feel myself internally giggling because his blindfold is not on.
10?
Yeah.
And you haven't competed in 2 years, but you're staying underneath 10.
That's not that crazy. I'm definitely underneath 10. I've never competed.
I don't know if you are underneath 10.
I've done 6 shows.
I'm not gonna lie, I came into this because I know Jubilee's smart. So I came into this gonna be suspicious of any bodybuilders and any coaches. So
Your strategy is you're suspicious of bodybuilders?
Jubilee's not, they're smart. So they're gonna hire somebody that's knowledgeable of the industry, someone that knows.
Oh, like the fat guy?
So somebody,
So it's harder for us to
the
filter
fat guy
it
is
out.
gonna be most likely somebody that
knows a decent
it
bit.
was an ex-bodybuilder or coach that doesn't want to,
Possible.
just doesn't want to be in that space.
He's laughing because he sees the fat guy right in front of him.
Far away from him.
I've only been working out for 2 years.
Could we go down the line and say like how easily you sweat?
So I guess it depends on like what I'm doing. I'll say walking on the treadmill for about 10-15 minutes gets my heart going. And then I'm able to get into some warm-up sets, and by that time I'm sweating a little bit. So it kind of depends, like what, are you talking about like a drenching sweat or kind of like a warm-up, like,
I don't know,
Are you a
like
sweater?
am I a sweater?
Yeah, do you sweat?
Do I sweat easily? No, I wouldn't say so. It takes some time for me to.
interesting, brother. I said that because, so kind of contrary to popular belief, more athletically inclined people actually, again, to kind of maintain homeostasis. I need to stop using stupid buzzwords and I'm gonna get canceled using them incorrectly probably, but,
You're not the mole.
Well, it all depends.
but yeah,
right?
to maintain
So-
homeostasis, no, more athletically inclined bodies do typically sweat way before like bigger, heavier bodies. So my homie Richard on the end said, nah, I'm not a sweater, bro. I'm a little sussed out.
And I mean,
Well, so what?
But it depends on what you're doing too. So I
I
was
mean, that's what I was asking, but you were like, I'm hitting the treadmill, I'm warming up, and then I'm kind of
20
sweating a little
minutes.
bit.
walking on the
Yeah,
treadmill
dog.
for 10. So let's get the times right.
Travis, right? You brought up the question, Travis.
Yeah.
I have a question for Richard.
Yes, sir.
Richard, what are the 3 main compound lifts? Like the big 3?
the Holy Trinity.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Look at him smirking, like putting up the 3, bro. Like as if you. I need to stop saying it, but you can see him. Right, Richard. Deadlift, squat, bench. That's all you gotta say.
squats.
Nice.
One.
It shouldn't be this slow.
I would say
Taking too long.
Yeah. You can
anything
see
with
it.
like your back.
Well, let's
For sure.
let's go to the back.
Okay, so like lats. I do lat pull down is good.
Richard.
Oh my God! Look at this fucking adultery that is happening. David, Richard, wait, which one's this one's David, the jacked one. David, you're a cheating bitch. Oh my God.
Okay, so so I never really got into like as far as like following like a exact regimen. Like I said, like I'm very just straightforward. Like I
As
do
a
back.
football player, though.
Yeah.
As a football player, though.
Yeah, squats, power cleans. I was doing all that stuff, but I don't do that now.
Everyone
because-
getting into weightlifting knows
Yeah.
the big 3 though.
Right.
Because that's
Okay,
like
that's
the
fair.
first thing you learn.
That's fair.
He couldn't answer my question.
Bro asked me about the compound,
That was zesty as fuck.
and I literally draw a blank.
Yeah, the Holy Trinity, everyone knows, well, if you're getting into like bodybuilding and weightlifting, everyone knows the 3 biggest compounds are deadlifts, squats, bench press.
I couldn't think of any other ones, so I knew that for sure was probably going to be the beginning of my downfall. I feel relieved. That's one for sure. And the experience was kind of anxiety-inducing, but also fun. But no, definitely more relieved now that it's finally over. For sure.
Fat guy's
If everyone
out.
feels confident that you already caught the mole, you can end the game now. But if the majority has doubt, the game will continue. Please raise your hand if you want to continue playing the game.
Okay, so I would describe myself like, my family genetics blessed me with wide shoulders, but it has cursed me with storing more body fat on my lower waist.
I would say I have a decent physique. It's not the greatest. It's not where I want to be. I am pretty built. I have some nice shoulders, arms, etc. My core, it has slight fluff over it. With
His arms are
typically
definitely a
2 to 4
strong
abs
point.
showing. I do have bottom stomach chunk, but that's typical between 10 to 15%.
Completely shredded. I believe, if I'm not wrong, I'm the only one on the stage that's on testosterone. So Completely shredded.
You have a horrible memory.
Yeah.
What I am uncomfortable with, and probably my biggest insecurity, are my legs because they're the toughest for me to thicken out.
I'm pretty lengthy, I'm tall, my limbs are extremely long. I have striations from my shoulders to my chest to my triceps, vascularity from forearms all the way up to pecs.
How would I describe my physique? Peeled to the bone. I'm just kidding. I'm probably like a David Lane, if you guys know that guy, like Gymshark athlete. I have pretty defined abs. I'm probably sitting at like, no one's at that guy. Like.
This is what I mean. His physique is great. But it's not the same. No, it's not.
Gymshark athlete. I have pretty defined abs. I'm probably sitting at like, no one's asked me like my height, weight, or body fat or anything.
You're pretty believable.
Yeah, you're definitely, you definitely got
or you're
it.
just very
I
smart.
just got a crazy round build, but I'm obsessed with fitness and but no, yeah, I'm probably like 7%, 7.5%, 8%. Stay like that year round.
I guess I'm the fat one here, huh?
I'm
Shit. For us.
Dude, that's a good point. I was saying this whole thing is kind of bringing about a general question of how do we define fat versus fit. Also,
Yeah.
that's
I might
like,
be 50.
That's a great,
That's a great way to put
great
it.
point.
Like I would consider myself, prior to starting my journey 2 years ago, I was definitely fat. I didn't look too horrible in shirts. I definitely had a rounded out face. I definitely had a lot of gut, no visible abs, no nothing. I don't think necessarily abs just define fit. I would more so say like the size of your arms, like the look of your arms, your chest and shoulders really is what I would look at.
I agree, and I hate to intrude on that, but I think abs does not define fitness at all, like the fit look.
Agreed.
I believe like if you're wearing clothing and you feel in your clothing the
Yeah, I don't know if you saw me, but I was trying like, trying to get a word in, but I'm drowned out by all the noise because everyone's like, they were just going like yapping and going at each other, and I'm like, can I get a word in, guys? But I never got a chance to.
do we want to objectively define what we think fatness is here, like numbers wise?
Like I said, I'm 14, 15%. I wish I was like 12 at least.
I think he's higher. I think all these people are way off.
I think we have our answer.
Which is what?
Well, when we vote, well,
Oh.
Okay. What
Damn.
did I say? What did I go wrong? Did they just vote me out just so they could vote someone out because everyone was like, yeah, we messed up. We continued the game and we were not supposed to. So
I strictly voted for Denzel, and I don't feel like round 3 was super productive either. I voted Denzel out because he made a noise right after we continued the game.
Denzel literally got out the mole. Like, the mole would probably still be here if it wasn't for Denzel's question about the compound lifts. So, he's the reason y'all won the game, and then you booed him out next round. Jesus Christ. This is good it's a fit versus fat rather than smart versus dumbass.
He wasn't wanting to continue, so that's why I voted him.
All right, we're going to continue.
when I got voted out, when I heard my name, I was like, it did be like that.
Please raise your hand if you want to continue playing the game. If the lights turn green, that means you have voted the mole out and you win. If the lights turn red, that means the mole is still in the box and you lose. 1, 2, 3. You guys voted the mole out.
Yes.
Can we
Good job.
Shut up, David. You know damn well the mole left.
I can't see you, but I'm gonna just put a fist up.
Are you guys smacking
Whoa,
each
this
other
guy's
over
yo. Jesus.
there? I'm out of the loop over here.
What up, gang?
What up, what up, what up?
What up, dog?
So, on the count of 3, please take your blindfolds off. 1, 2.
I guess with the Star Wars one, it was a bigger reveal rather than... Because they weren't wearing blindfolds. Like, the Star Wars one wasn't a physical one. Do you know what I mean? Like, they're going to know who the fat guy is immediately. Whereas the Star Wars one, they were like, ooh, who could it be? And then they step forward. Whereas this one, no offense, Richard, you're a great dude. But you didn't need to step forward because everybody knows you the fat one.
3.
Yeah.
Get out.
All right, so I did my best to, you know, try and weasel my way in here, but to be honest, I do have a fitness background. So in 2018, first of all, let me stop. I've been a big kid my whole life. My heaviest weight was 450 pounds when I was, how old was I? 28 years old. Started my weight loss journey because someone close to me told me, you know, with tears in their eyes that I was gonna die, and it hurt really bad. So I started literally just working out from my house because I was too ashamed to go to the gym. Literally just picked up dumbbells and just went to town. I lost 100 pounds in 8 months. 2020 hit, super depressed because of the pandemic, gained some weight back. Started keto, dropped all the way down from, I think I was like 360 to the time, to 273. In 2021, I hit a plateau, could not lose weight anymore at all. Sucked. Mentally, it literally like my brain up. So I just started going back. And this is me now trying to find my way back to my lowest weight, which was 273.
You gotta do the carb cycling to keep it in your body and then flush it out. You know, keep pushing. Yeah, but you'll get there. Just keep pushing, man. Don't give up on it. Don't give up. The fitness journey to lose weight, to gain muscle, to be in that mindset, it's very, very difficult. You have your ups and you have your downs, and the only way you lose is by giving it up. And that's the biggest thing. And he's gone a lot of places, and he can keep going further as long as he keeps his head in the game.
Just take your time, enjoy your journey, and just be proud of the progress that you've made. Because the progress...
Says David, fit man. It should say peepin' bitch. That's what it should say, because he's a peeper. Because he was peeping under his blindfold that was on his forehead.
Richard has made, losing over 200 pounds, that's more impressive than what I've done as a competitor.
Fitness is obviously something that's important, but it comes in all different shapes and sizes. Looking at those guys was definitely like a reminder to myself, like, hey, like you could also be in the best shape of your life if you work hard.
Even though he didn't win, W. Richard, I was rooting for you. Didn't do as well as the Star Wars lady. The Star Wars lady did well, but I guess like that's the thing, is it's hard to. All it takes is one question of something that is obvious to a lot of the same community, but to someone that's not in that community is not obvious, like the compound lifts. Like he got the squats down and then he said something else. Like that's it. To me, that's kind of a cheap shot to get him out, because I don't know, sometimes like you could literally, like you say it was like but like a Marvel theme. It's literally like, oh, who are these people? Who like I know it's part of the game, but I don't know. Sometimes questions like that, it's like, damn. However, I don't know which one I enjoyed more, this one or the Star Wars one. I know not all Jubilee's videos are this style where people gotta guess who it is. You know, there's a lot of different style ones, but don't worry, I do have those saved. However, ladies and gentlemen, that's not important. What is important is that the video made you laugh, it made you smile, it distracted you from whatever you may be going through in your life. As I mentioned in this video, I have done this same video, but in a Star Wars edition, so if you haven't seen that video, go check that shit out, obviously, if you like Star Wars. And as I said, the more likes, views, comments that these videos get, the more interaction I will keep doing the Jubilee reactions. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to waste your time. Please do me a favor before you leave. Smack the subscribe button on the face, turn on the notification bell, leave a like on the video, drop a comment down below. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next Jubilee reaction or different reaction, gaming, vlog, or whatever video drops next. I love you so much. Thank you for watching. Just remember, everything I said in this video is a joke. Respect to all these people. Respect to Richard. I'll see you in a bit. Oh, peace.
Now trying to find my way back to my lowest weight, which was...
Look at him trying to pretend he didn't see the whole fucking time.